What's up, YouTube? Today I'm trying a new segment that I'm calling Meme War Mondays, where I'll be reviewing some of the memes from both the left and the right and see who won the weekly meme war. Now, I know the left can't meme, so admittedly this segment is akin to murder for sport, but we like to have fun. So this is how the segment is going to work. I'm going to go through the memes, and I'm going to give each one a rating on a scale from 1 to 10. Then down in the comment section, I want you to rank the 3 best and the 3 cringiest memes in the segment, and of course, feel free to roast me for my ratings, because I got one sense of humor, and that's, fucked up.
Never tell them who I am. Well, how dare I'm a man. 6 shooters in both my hands. I'm a cold-blooded brother, a real bad mother. Watch out, honey, here I am.
All right, so we got our first meme here. It's Joe Biden, and it says, Black Americans have been pointing to the 1994 crime bill as an example of systemic racism for decades. So the Democrats nominated the guy who wrote and sponsored the bill. Factual, makes a good point, but not really all that funny. So, memes got to be funnier than that. They got to be a little edgier, a little sharper than that. So I'm going to give that one a 5.1. Yeah, it made its point, but not all that entertaining. Joe Biden popping his head out of the cellar saying, "Am I president yet?" I think I've seen this one before, so not all of these are going to be new, but this one is pretty funny. I mean, Joe Biden has been hiding in the basement, and he's essentially just letting the media run his campaign. He's had how many lid days where he's just called a lid on his campaign at like 9 o'clock in the morning? I think it's been like 9 in the month of September. There was once where it was like 4 days in a single week where he put a lid on it like 8-9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, he's not really even campaigning. Everybody else is doing it. He's just sticking his head. That's pretty good. I'll give that one a 6.1. Still not great, but pretty funny. So IRS, we want millions in tax dollars. Trump's account, best we can do is $750. I think those are the guys from that show Pawn Stars, I think it is, or one of those pawn shows, and they always lowball everybody. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I give that one a 6.7. 6.7 for that one. Will Trump ever condemn hate? 5 minutes later, I hope he dies of COVID. That's pretty true. I mean, we all know that the left really is the party of hate, and we all love the crazy bug-eyed meme girl. I actually have a guy who almost looks like the male version of her, and he's a lefty, but he's not a lunatic like that. It's kind of funny. This one 6.4. We'll go with the 6.4 for that one. So, calling your opposition racists and getting absolutely destroyed in the election. I'll fucking do it again. That one's actually pretty funny because they were just running the same playbook with a demented man instead of a wicked evil woman. So that's the Democrats for you. That one's pretty good. I'm gonna give that one a 6.7. How men who vote for Biden drink milk. He's got a drool going through the hot dog. Okay. This one is an 8.8. Alright. Woo! That was good. Alright. American family pawn and guns. Even COVID picked Trump over Biden. That's alright. I mean, that one's a 5.8. I'm gonna go 5.8 with that one. So, not really a meme. I'm gonna try to stay away from using like Twitter things, but every once in a while I might put one in here. They're like tweets. So, Trump is 74 and has a diet that consists of McDonald's and Cokes. If he survives COVID, I don't want to hear a single asshole say we need to stay locked down. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. It's pretty good. I'll give that one a 6.5. 6.5 for that one. Alright. I had to see this one, so you guys do too. I'm blocking the picture on my screen right now. So, dude 1, I hate Donald Trump. Dude 2, OMG, me too. 1 minute later. Look, that one. If I didn't have to actually see, if I didn't actually have to see that image, I would give that one a much higher rating. But because I did, I can only give it a 7.7. So, the first time a Democrat hears the mainstream media say they will have information that will totally bring down Trump. The 4,689th time a Democrat hears the mainstream media say that they have information that will bring down Trump. It's the same picture. It's Chris Pratt all surprised and excited. It's a little wordy. Not too wordy, but a little bit wordy. I'm going to give this one it is still pretty funny. Because the Democrats, they do not learn. How many times do they have to get their hopes up and have it crash down before they realize that they're just being lied to? But they don't. This is 7.1. 7.1 for this one. Oh my god. Kamala, have you seen my mask? Joe Biden, look at Kamala Harris and her garters. Look at... Okay. All right, 8.3 for this one. That one's really funny. Oh, it's disgusting though. I told you my sense of humor is fucked up. All right, so Trump acted so childish during the debate. I'm surprised Biden didn't try to sniff him. You gotta give him credit for the double whammy there. It doesn't have that hard punch, but it did hit both of them. So. In a way that is kind of funny. I mean, yeah, we can all criticize Trump for how he performed in that debate. It wasn't a great showing. It wasn't a terrible showing. Biden was clearly worse, but getting Biden with the I'm surprised Biden didn't sniff him. That's a 7.2. No, 7.2 is too generous. It's not funny enough to be 7.2. It's a 6.8. It's a 6.8. When people tell me Trump didn't pay his taxes, like they think I'll be outraged. Giggles, Ron. All right, so fair warning, Ron Swanson memes are some of my favorite. So this segment in the future is likely going to be fairly heavy on the Ron Swanson memes. I'll be tough to leave them out. Yeah, it is hilarious though that all the people on the left they try to use this Trump thing like, yeah, what do you think, Republicans? He didn't pay his taxes, and we're like, that's awesome. How can I do that? I'm going to give this one a 7.3. 7.3 for this one. Ron Swanson memes. Anything with Ron Swanson, you're going to get like an additional at least half point, maybe a full point, because Ron Swanson just makes the memes that much funnier. So, media. What kind of unrelatable evil person seeks legal loopholes for taxes? Every normal person in America. Yeah. Seriously, even all the media members that are saying that, I guarantee you they do everything they can to pay as few little taxes as possible. Nobody cares about the taxes, you know. The part of being an American is paying as little taxes as possible, getting away with paying as little taxes as possible. So that's pretty funny. Give that a 6.6. 6.6 for that one. Jim Acosta. Trump condemns KKK and white supremacists commenting on Charlottesville. Racism is evil. And that was from 2017. Now, Trump has finally condemned white supremacists on Hannity, and that was from this year. I mean, you gotta love the ones that highlight the absolute just insanity of the media. I mean, I guess this is technically a meme because it's comparing to Jim Acosta's tweets. It's not just a straight tweet meme, but no, this one is pretty good, and especially with this topic, because we've been seeing this go on like crazy, where they keep asking the question. It's like, guys, can I just show you the highlight reel of all the times that I've condemned white supremacy? Like, you're just asking this now to accuse me as in a backhanded way. That's really all it is. So this is pretty good. I always like the ones where the media gets their comeuppance. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 7 even. Just 7 flat. 7.0. Oh. The Trump hater trophy. Oh, that's foul. Oh, that's foul. That's foul. But that one might... That one's gonna be a 8.4. 8.4. That one's solid. You can see the fucked up ones tend to be my favorites. All right, so this is going to be our segue into the leftist memes. So I might even need to figure out a way to animate this so I can make like a little animated intro once it goes to the left one. So, not funny, mostly straw man, motivated by butthurt, economically illiterate, never original, leftist memes. So, I'm going to go ahead and count this one this time, but this might end up being my segue. This one gets a solid 7.9. Solid 7.9 for this one. Because it really does, and we're gonna see that in these coming memes. And let's just go ahead and get into the left side of it. First one: Trump is a genius who can manage to pay low taxes. Fucking immigrants paying no taxes and leeching off the system. And then it shows the guy "Make America Great Again." Now, remember how that meme that I just showed you says "never original"? We're gonna find this is a thing with the left. The left used to always have these like wall of text memes that were just so pedantic, and the only way that they've found a way to be concise with their memes is to steal all the right-wing meme platforms. So this one is typically a right-wing meme. So he's basically saying Trump is a genius who can manage to pay low taxes, and then we have to choose between that and illegal immigrants who, first of all, they're not adding illegal immigrants because, of course, the left always conflates immigrants and illegal immigrants as if they're the same damn thing. Paying no tax and leeching off the system. Billionaires don't leech off the system the same way. You know, I don't see many billionaires sending their kids to public schools or using public health care. They have their own private healthcare plans, and they send their kids to private schools. So, again, economic illiteracy. I mean, this is almost all of that last meme with the Captain Planet one. It's almost all of them rolled up into one. Mostly straw man, not original, motivated by butthurt, economically illiterate, and not funny. Wow, that was the quintfecta? Is that a word? It hit all 5 of them. This one, I'm going to have to go ahead and give this one a 2.6. 2.6. Well, this is just flat out lazy. They just took a red hat and put $750 on it with white text. This one, they weren't even trying. This one gets a 0.5. The 0.5 just comes from the effort to export the file and to upload it. This one is terrible. These are Proud Boys. They'll walk 7 miles half naked in any weather wearing 3-inch heels and dancing. These are Nazis. They can't even go to the grocery store without assault weapons. Yeah, the fact that they walk 7 miles half naked in 3-inch heels and dancing doesn't... It's not giving them the boost that they think it does. That's not giving them the whole, these people are something to be put on a pedestal. No. And also, the Proud Boys are Nazis that can't go into the grocery store without assault weapons. I don't think they realize that the Proud Boys are not a militia. You know, they don't go into grocery stores with assault weapons. So, completely straw man, completely baseless. And they're not Nazis. They're just a beer-drinking fraternity, and they are comprised of people of all races. In fact, they're run by an Afro-Cuban named Enrique Tarrio. So, again, this is just the left not knowing reality. This is just them not knowing what is even going on in the world. So this one gets a 1.4. 1.4. When you deep throat the whole boot. I think that's their way of saying he's more than a bootlicker. Except for the fact that, this again, the butthurt comes into play right here. Because, I don't understand how the left always calls people on the right who want to live free with small government, but we actually support police who, defend from legitimate crimes, how they call us bootlickers, meanwhile they want to implement like a totalitarian state. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. This one gets a 2.3. 2.3. Oh. They've got Trump injecting injecting Clorox. Now, they actually had to go up and say that it was satire in it. You know, it's kind of funny because this one, I actually only knew that it was a left-wing meme because the person who was posting it was posting a bunch of left-wing memes. This is actually pretty funny. This is actually pretty funny. And I don't even find it that derogatory towards Trump. I mean, they're making Trump look super manly. I actually kind of like this one. This is probably the best leftist meme I've probably ever seen. This is funny. I'm actually going to go ahead and give this one a 7.6. I can't believe I'm giving a leftist meme a 7.6. But at the end of the day, this is funny. This is funny. We can laugh at ourselves. We have a sense of humor. 7.6 for that one. I like presidents who don't get COVID. What are you, touting John McCain now? Who likes John McCain? No. No, I like... This is just so stupid. This is just womp womp. 2.2. 2.2. Actually, you know what? 1.4. They brought John McCain into it. Fuck John McCain. Everybody hates John McCain. 1.4 just because they actually invoked John McCain to attack President Trump. They don't deserve 2 points for that shit. Oh, did somebody catch the liberal hoax? Again, stolen from a more... This is the right that started using this It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme platform. Again, stolen, not original. And it also relies on a complete and total fabrication because nobody called COVID a hoax. They said that the media's reaction to Trump's response to COVID was a hoax. You know, the way that they said he hasn't done anything. So, again, straw man. And again, not original. You can't get points left if you're stealing our memes. You know? Like, we get it. You guys can't do it yourself. You have no creativity in you. Except for that one person with the Trump and the Trump and the Clorox. That shit was good. That shit was funny. This one, it's gonna be a 3.4. 3.4. That's generous, but whatever. I can't give all of them in the twos except for that Clorox one. All right. So we've got a girl saying, it's more about his hypocrisy and the irony of his having downplayed it for so long. And then the other girl responds, it just seems heartless to joke about somebody catching a deadly disease. So you agree it's a deadly disease and he should never have minimized it from the start? That one's just boring. Boring. Nobody said it wasn't a deadly disease. We don't think it's that deadly. Of course we know people have died from it. But it doesn't mean you shut down the entire country. That's just, oh my God. It's pedantic. It's pedantic. It takes itself way, way too seriously. But hey, they came up with 3 lines. I mean, that's more than you can typically give a leftist credit for. So, 3.8. 3.8. Oh, went the wrong way. I will Venmo $100 to the first Walter Reed staffer that dresses up like Herman Cain and warns him that he's going to be visited by 3 ghosts tonight. I don't even get the joke. It's that is the left trying to be funny, and it doesn't work. They have no sense of humor. That's the problem. The left has no sense of humor. That even when they think they're being funny, it's just like, it's a yawn fest. Yeah, that's like a 1.9. We'll give them a 1.9. So another one where they stole our man pressing the button thing. COVID is a hoax. Thoughts and prayers with Trump. Conservatives. Again, nobody said COVID was a hoax. These people are making such asses of themselves because they sit there and joke amongst each other with these completely inaccurate punchlines that don't reflect reality. But they just sit in their little echo chambers and laugh about it back and forth. Meanwhile, we're sitting out here saying, like, guys, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. Like, this is sad. 2.1. 2.1. Great. They even stole Steven Crowder. You see the trend, how they're stealing all the right-wing meme platforms? Trump is just a broke tax cheat with 5 kids from 3 wives living in public housing. Changed my mind. First of all, he's not broke. He's a billionaire, and he has assets out the ass. I mean, he could sell one of his buildings and, make tons of money. He has holdings all over the place. He's not a tax cheat. He actually overpaid what he was liable for. He has 5 kids from 3 wives, sure. That's about the only thing you can give him. And living in public housing. Except he gives away his entire salary, and he also owns, his primary residence is Mar-a-Lago. That's a pretty nice place. So, if that didn't change your mind, then you never wanted it to be changed. This one is lame, and especially because they use Steven Crowder to make a left-wing point. Dumb. 1.1. 1.1. That was just, it's so butthurt. It's so bitter. It's not funny. And it's so easily refutable, too. And that brings us to the end of this week's Meme War Monday. So get down in the comment section. Let me know which memes you liked, which ones were the cringiest, and how you think I did rating this. And also go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm still going to be figuring out the platform for these Meme War Mondays. It's probably going to change a little bit. This is the first one. Also, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because we all know it's voices like mine that are first to be taken out back in old Yeller by the folks at Big Tech. Speaking of Big Tech, if you want to follow me on one of their platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Parler at Ram Thorburn. Also on mindsandpill.net at Ram Thorburn. And if you would like to contribute to the channel, there are links to my Subscribestar, Patreon, and PayPal down in the description below. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.